Hello folks, yet another quickie. So, some of you said that you like setup work, so now I'm gonna give you a very quick video about setting up pieces and doing accurate tight tolerance work with the pieces set on vises. So, a vise is as sturdy as anything, isn't it? No, it's not. Take a look at what happens. I have the indicator, my favorite indicator by the way, it's a Swiss made, really nice test indicator. I have it sitting on the piece and I'm gonna tighten the vise by hand with a wrench with moderate pressure. Take a look at what happens. So maybe this is about the tightness that I would use, or a little bit excess. So you just saw the needle of the indicator move about 12 hundredths of a millimeter, which is 5 thousandths of an inch. And that's just way too much for accurate work. So what you absolutely have to do on work like this, when you tighten your vises, you have to use a torque wrench like this. So let's see what kind of a reading we get when the wrench clicks. Okay, a little bit over. Have to do some more adjustments, but I have found out that you can get the accuracy easily within 1/100th of a millimeter when using a torque wrench. It is amazing how much a vise stretches under load. It's just amazing. If you put the indicator on the fixed jaw, for example, right here, you can also see that moving. So what happens is that the force is pushing here and it's actually bending the whole vise. And I think that's pretty spectacular. And that's also why I think it's good to have your clamps at about the middle part of the vise, where the bending will be the strongest. And I think it would be ideal to have more than just 2 clamps. So, and something else that you have to consider when you run a CNC machine. Well, if you run a CNC machine, you already know this, but it might also be used in a manual machine. When you're doing not so critical work, you can set the zero from the jaw of the vise and maybe use the X-stop as well. But when you are doing accurate work, you cannot just zero here when the vise is untightened. You have to set up a piece in the vise and use a torque wrench and zero it to the side of the part, because there's gonna be again a difference of something like 1/10 of a millimeter or 4 to 5 thousandths of an inch. Of course, this is all depending on vises. I know my vises are certainly not the best, but it's the same with all vises. So, I think this is pretty incredible how the vises are bending. And of course you could even calculate the force. I'm putting about 40 Newton meters right here. So you could calculate, if you knew the screw pitch of the vise, you could calculate what the force is pushing right here. And of course the force that is pushing the piece is also pushing the vise jaws outwards. In other words, bending the vise. And I think it's gonna be a pretty large force, even with just 40 Newton meters of torque on the screw. So, just a quick update for you. thanks for watching, and please post some comments on what you think about this.